Hmm, it's been a morning. So good morning. Uh, welcome to my channel, Lady Gem. My name is Glennis. Today is what is supposed to be. Well, it is my second wash day. Oh my god, my hair feels so. Let me complain. This is my second wash day of the month. My last wash day, the first wash day, technically it was the first wash day in February, but as I explained in that video, my first wash day of what would have been the first quarter of 2025 didn't go exactly as I planned because I wanted to strip my hair. Thought shampoo was going to strip my hair. It didn't. So I stripped my hair last wash day. Then I used keratin. No, yes, I did. I'm trying to remember. Then I used a bunch of straightening products. So today, my second wash day of the month should have been a what we call moisturizing wash day. Basically, products are soften the hair, more focus more on the cuticles than on the inner but child. And so I should have just followed my instinct and used a different shampoo, but I used the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Super Moisture Shampoo. And this is why I say brands love to confuse us with what's moisture, what's hydrating, what's what. Um, and when we say moisture, we mean something that's softening, not something that strips the hair really and make the hair feel how it feels right now, which is my hair feel kind of dry and crispy. And it has nothing to do with the Afro-G that I used last week, because when I was basically, this is gonna go into what I would say I would call this a clarifying shampoo. But when I even say clarifying, meaning this is a stripping shampoo. So I'm just gonna put this aside. This is like the shampoo I would use. Hold on. Where is it? Where's that shampoo? What did I do with the y'all? This is madness. Anywho, the AG Air shampoo that I say was going to be my clarifying shampoo, which I can't seem to find in my little basket here. I must have it somewhere. Oh, I think I loaned it to my daughter and it's still in her shower. Anywho, when I say clarifying, that's what I mean. This is like very cleansing. So for me, this what I would put this, move this, because this is, I would move this to either the first wash day of the month, not of the quarter, but of the month, and or the third wash day of the month, meaning the second wash day of the month for me. I want it to be something akin to a co-wash. That's how soft I want my hair to be, because I'm stripping the life out of it pretty much the first wash day. So I need the next wash day to be gentle. And this ain't it. So, and that was the point. I wanted to just go along in what I wrote down in my little paper, my book, which is somewhere upstairs, that you know, it's going to be a moisturizing wash day. So I'm going to use products that claim to moisturize. And I knew I should have just gone with actually I was having a conversation with Sheree earlier, and she recommended, because I asked her what's the most softening shampoo she's used, and she said Strands of Faith and or Kinky Tresses. And I do have the Kinky Tresses. I went and pulled it out and I looked at the ingredients, and it's similar to all the other softening shampoos that I like. It only has one surfactant in it, cocoa bethin. I think it's just cocoa bethin. I should have just stick with that and gone with that, or one of the other ones that I have that are similar. But basically, I was like, let me test it. Let me see. Now that I've tested, now that for the record's sake, this for me is more cleansing than what I need for the second wash day. Okay. So she is now, I'm not even going, she's going to be in the rotation for first wash day. I'm doing all that, and I haven't told you yet what today is. Oh, and the reason why I use that shampoo, the Briogeo, is because I'm finally going to go use their Briogeo, what is this called? Be Gentle, Be Kind, Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. Okay, here's the other. I should have used this conditioner when I was doing the Don't Despair Repair, but I didn't. Okay, smells good. But and also I had the Be Gentle, Be Kind line, which was, and I didn't realize that the mask is from that line with the shampoo and the conditioner. Where I said the conditioner the yellow conditioner smells like Laffy Taffy. And the shampoo, it's when I say it's neither gentle nor kind, because also that is to me a very strong cleansing shampoo. But luckily the conditioner, which wasn't the mask, a conditioner, was able to soften up my hair. With that said, I should have used it then too, but here's the thing. I forgot all about this darn conditioner, okay? I forgot about it. And I've had it for a mighty long time. A mighty long time. I don't know how long I've had it, but I've had it for a mighty long time. So basically, I forgot about it. But as I was going through my stash this for 2025, I was like, first of all, I need to use it up. Second of all, it fits right into what I think, and I'm going to look it up in a minute because it fits. Because I think I might. Obviously, I threw away the box many years ago. It fits into. I don't think it has any protein. I should have checked. Well, I think I did check, right? That's why I put it in for this purpose, and I've talked about it in videos, my product videos. But let me see. Hold on. I don't think it has. Briego. What is this thing called? Avocado mask. That's what I'm just gonna call it. Okay, I prefer to go to the actual Briojo's website, so that's what I'm trying to find. Okay. Reject all these things about cookies. I just be rejecting them as much as I possibly can. Hold on, y'all. Reject. I don't need any you all to track me for any purpose. Okay, where is the coupons? I don't need to buy anything. Jesus Lord. Where key ingredients, full ingredient list. Okay, there we go. Water, cetyl alcohol, satirical alcohol, benzimonium chloride, yay, Briego alcohol. I don't know what that is. Propanol, cetyl esters, avocado oil, kiwi fruit extract. I don't care about that. Spinach, I guess that's what's giving it the color. I don't care about that. Aloe vera leaf juice, cocoa seed butter. Oh Lord, I got lost there for a minute. What happened? Yeah, cocoa seed butter, which I guess is cocoa butter. Something, or I don't know what that is. Eggplant extract. Y'all doing too much. Turmeric extract, basil. What's with all these extract? What they do? Anyhow, there's a bunch of extracts. Centrimonium chloride, satirical alcohol. A bunch more extract, BTMS. Oh, it does have arginine, which is an amino acid, but that's more for it's like they're catering to all sorts of, they're trying to put a bunch of stuff and cater to a bunch of anywho, and glycerin, sunflower seed oil, rosemary. Anywho, so there's one amino acid in it, not anything major, but for the most part, this is what we will call, what I'm gonna call a moisturizing, which they call it that because it's gonna be dealing more with the cuticle layer, right? So that's why I'm using this. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Here's the thing. I forgot. I wanted to use this by itself first to see how it works, but I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna go the way how I plan to go about my hair this year, and that's what I was struggling with. So what you see me putting, hold on, let me show you what I'm putting in my hair, y'all. I'm struggling with when I review is, you know what, I might just do one small section just to see how it operates. I'm putting in my Bond Pro conditioner, and that's to help with this is gonna help with my hydrogen bonds. So it helps to strengthen the hydrogen bonds to decrease breakage. So that's where I'm gonna go. Okay. This does not have any protein either in it. It does not do any, it's not slippery. So for all intents and purposes, for me, it does not like give me the softness that I need. That's not what I'm looking for from this conditioner, and it does not provide that. But anyhow, this is about Briego. Okay, it looks thick, and I was, for a minute when I opened it doing one of the videos, I thought it's okay, God, thank you Jesus, it's creamy. It is smooth, it is not dense like I thought it was. It looked dense, but it's not. There's some conditioner where the BTMS in this is like way lower, so great, that's what I want. Okay, it is softening up the hair. I'm gonna do the front one of the sections at the front with just the Briego, just to see how it goes. But okay, it softened the hair, y'all. My hair is soft now. Granted, I also have this in it, the Bonwell, and that also helped to soften the hair a little bit. But the Briego softened it up more, and it gave it a slip, so my hair feels slippery. Okie dokie, let's put this aside and let me wipe my hands, and let me just put the Briego in by itself in one of my sections. See, I already messed up here, so it ain't gonna be that one. It's gonna be, so this is, like I said, this is the thing I was struggling with when I do these reviews that are just reviewing on the product itself and not part of my regimen. Hold on, let me put you aside. Not a part of what I plan to do in my regimen. And I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to do that, because I want the product to speak for itself, and then I will know. That's how I do them. I let the product speak for themselves, basically, and then adjust accordingly. But I also know that not every product is gonna work the way how I want it to work, and so that's why that's where I'm at, where I want to where I'm adjusting the products that I'm using for 2025. Okay, what I can tell you is it softened the hair. What I like to see. Hold on, I got some water here. It softened the hair back from the conditioner, because Lord child, that conditioner. I mean, not the conditioner, that shampoo. So let me just add water. Let me add, oh, come on. Yeah, it softened the hair. It softened the hair. Come on. Okay, hold on. Feels like I need to put some more here. And let me check the inside. Yeah, I need to put more here. Okay. And that's all I can say, basically, is that, yeah, it's softened the hair. The question will be, when I rinse it out, what happens, right? So this little one here is going to be, I'm going to clip this one up by itself. This is going to be our test buddy, really, to see how the Briego does on its own. All right, so let me go back. So now let me go back to show you what my second wash day in the month will look like, what I will consider my moisturizing wash day. I'm still going to be focusing on my hydrogen bonds. I'm only trying to strengthen the hydrogen bonds, because when they're wet, they're at their weakest. So I need to strengthen them, but that's what I'm mostly focusing on. But then my conditioner that I put over it, or the mask or whatever I put over it on my moisturizing wash day, is focusing more on the cuticles. So that's what this is about. I like how it feels better with the Bonwell mixed into it. My hair feels heavy. So I'm just gonna let my hair now absorb as much of whatever this is that it will absorb. I brought a cap. We'll see if I go under the dryer. I might. I still haven't set up the steamer. Look, y'all, pray for me, okay? I still have not set up the steamer. So there's that. Let me just hold on. Let me just twist this up and let me continue my journey. I don't want to sit. I won't have you all watch me do this the rest of my head. So I'll come back and report. This here, top right, my right, is the tester. It's gonna be the control. There we go. Alrighty, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back from applying conditioners, both the Briego, Be Gentle, Be Kind, and the Bond Pro. So of course my hair now feels all sorts of heavy. Again, this is our Testy. Testy hair is not heavy because she only has the Briego in it. But like I said, my hair, it softened my hair from the conditioner. But that's about it. So this is what I'm looking like with all the others. Yeah, it's softened the hair, all right. It softened the hair. So I'm just gonna go under the dryer for a couple of minutes. Then I'm going to cool my hair down. Then I'm gonna go rinse it off. Oh, I should note, I washed my hair in my kitchen sink, which does not have a filter. I just stripped my hair last week. So, and I was like, I didn't feel like go in and out of the shower, from rinsing off the products that I had in before, to applying the pre-poos, then to rinse off that pre-poo, then to go shampoo, wash the hair. Then no, I wasn't doing all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a filter for my kitchen, so that kitchen sink, so that when I'm on days like this, which is going to probably be most of my wash days, because if pre-pooing, this is why I didn't do pre-poo beforehand. But pre-pooing is going to be involved in me rinsing off, applying pre-poo, and I need a filter at the kitchen sink. So that's what I'm going to go look for. But I'm going to go in my shower, which does have a filter, brand new filter. Replace your filter, people. According to which filter what kind of filter you get and how often. I think mine is the Aquas is, I want to say I don't have the double ones anymore because that broke. So now I just have the Aquas. I don't have the one with the beads. I still have some of the beads, but that shower head broke. So anyhow, I had to repurchase a new shower head, and it's just the Aquas with the, what is it, 9 stages of filtering or whatever. But anyhow, I think it's 6 months. Every 6 months you're to replace that filter. Replace that filter. Don't be like me and don't replace the filter, which is also why I stripped my hair. I didn't replace the filter like I was supposed to in September. So trust me, when I replaced the filter earlier this year in January and that first water hit my skin, I completely felt the difference with the new filter in. So go ahead and replace. You don't have to replace the whole thing. Just the filter itself. Just replace that. Anywho, I'm going to go, like I said, and do what I got to do. And then I'll come back and report. Okay? By the way, this is obviously a first impression. And, let me show you. Basically, I use half of this, if maybe a fourth or whatever. Not fourth. Most of it anyhow. I don't know if I have enough for, maybe I do have enough for, maybe I do have enough to see where the end is. So maybe I do have enough for another wash day. So, but, with these kind of things, you can only see, these are definitely one-off impressions. You won't see improvements, um, long term, the long term effects of it, unless you're using it long term. So again, these are just one-offs, and they are what they are. It's just for me to say, yes, okay, this thing is as it says it is, and I like the experience or I don't like the experience of using it. Would I repurchase it or not? That's what, to me, these first impressions, 1 or 2 use conditioner situation is. That's what I learned in 2024. And I'm okay with that because FOMO, basically it's FOMO, right? Basically it's FOMO. Is everybody's talking about this and let me try it for myself and see. And then half the time I don't repurchase it. So anywho, let me go. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back from rinsing out the conditioners. While I was my observations, remember this is just the Briogeo without the Bond Pro. When I was rinsing it out, my hair felt soft. I mean, soft. And it still does feel soft. It rinsed out cleanly, but I can feel the softness to it. So that's all I can report. The others, let's see. Now, because the rest of them had the Bond Pro, and because they were more weighted, first of all, I went under the dryer and for 30 minutes. Then I had to go get my daughter breakfast, and then I wasted an hour just walking around, whatever. So my hair dried for more than an hour. And then I went and rinsed it up. But my hair felt softer with the Bond Pro and with the Aveda Briogeo mask in it. And so that's how it is, and it still feels soft. It feels the same. However, the noted difference is I can only compare. I'm going to show you my shedded hair, but I can only compare. I'm going to compare today's to my prior experience doing my hair constantly for, a couple of years. This is what came out of when I did these 2 brushes with the conditioner in my hair. And with the water running down my hair. So this tells me this is doing its job. Let me show you what came out. Hold on. What came out with the pre-poo. This is a bigger ball. Can you see? It's a bigger ball. It's more compact, but it's bigger than, can you see? Than this. So that's good news for me on my path that I'm going down. So, like I said, I can only give you a one-off. Now, they said it's protein-free. They list arginine as, and arginine is an amino acid that is just an amino acid. It's not like full-on the whole complex that makes up a keratin chain. So I don't know. Can you call it protein-free? It has arginine. It has a strengthening amino acid in it. But whatever. Whatever they want to call it. But anyhow, my hair feels similarly soft. What I'm saying is, between today's wash day and prior wash days, not even so much last wash day because I did have less breakage, less hair, which it is less breakage, I would say, and less shedded hair came out, whatever. But I'm talking about 2024, 2023. Usually I would have a big ball of hair in my hand when I wash my hair. And what I'm saying is, I'm seeing past couple of wash days that I've used this and or other hydrogen bond strengthening products, like Curlsmith. So it's like so now I see the pattern and I'm gonna continue. So anywho, that's that. That's what I'm reporting on this brioche. It softened my hair with continued use, over and over and over. It being softening the hair decreases breakage, hence you could probably see, growth and length retention, not growth, but length retention. But it has to be combined with other things. This is just a one-off. Anywho, that's all I can report. That's all I can say. Now on to my styling. Oh, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.